Hey guys, back again. So day 5, let's talk about Bad Moon, which wasn't a DVD box set I got, and it's one of those movies that I've heard other people talk about being a good horror movie and being fun and entertaining. And Bad Moon is the basic story of this mother and her son. The mother's brother reunite. They reunite, and the brother was bitten by a werewolf, and he struggles with being stuck as a werewolf and attacking and killing people. And it's as basic as it gets with that plot for a werewolf movie. But it's one of those movies that I didn't know anything about at all. Like I said, I just had it in a box set, like a 4 pack of horror movies. And I was like, okay, I heard good things about it. I'm going to try to watch it for 31 days. And watching this one, I was really surprised at just how fun it was. It's not a movie that you look at as a good movie, I guess, quote unquote, because after I watched the movie, I looked up the critical consensus, which is really not something you look up whenever you're watching a horror movie or if you're talking about a horror movie critically. Usually they're just there. Usually horror movies for me are just fun, and I just thought this was a fun movie. I genuinely enjoyed it. I thought that um, it's a very simple movie. I thought that it really was a good palate cleanser because I've been watching a lot of horror that has been either pretty long or more technically well made. So I like watching movies like this where they're way more goofy or just fun because like I said, I saw that this got really negative reception and it bombed at the box office, which really sucks because I feel like it could have been a cult horror movie. Like it could have been one that people watched and enjoyed just and kind of became a big thing. And I really think that this one needs more love. Like definitely if you haven't seen this one, go check it out. Um, Besides the story, there's not much else I can really say because it's just a basic werewolf movie. It's not. There's really not much to say. I guess I can point out one thing that I really liked at the beginning of the movie. There's the two characters, the mom and the son, and I think the kid is the Dennis the Menace kid. But anyways, the kid is like playing outside, and this con man comes up and says, "I'm part of this company, blah blah blah." And then the mom comes out and she says, "What are you doing? Like, why are you here?" And then he makes a clicking noise with the family's dog Thor, and the dog lashes out at the guy, and the guy's like, I'm gonna sue," and then the mom says such an awesome line where she just looks at him and goes, "I'm a lawyer," and like she just goes off on him, and the kid's like, "Mom, what's with this guy?" And she's like, "This honey is a person that cons people into thinking that they can get away with something, that in conning and doing horrible things." And I really thought that was fun that this guy just gets just bombarded and like insulted by this really awesome lawyer. Like she just like lashes out on him and says, "You're nothing." I thought that was a really cool opening scene. I really liked that. It made me like the mom character a lot, because I thought that she was really fun and also just really intimidating. Like she really would be. I don't know if this actress did much, but she does a great acting job. So I feel like she could be a good lawyer if she knew like stuff about being a lawyer. And who knows, maybe she went to be a lawyer after this. I have no idea who this actress is, but she does a great job, and she really is fun in this movie. And I think that that opening scene does a really good job of establishing just being a fun character. And again, I just really like the characters. And the kid is the basic kid in these movies, but I thought that he did a good job. Like I said, I think he's the Dennis the Menace kid because I watched that recently, because it was directed by Nick Castle. So I'm like, I'm just going to watch it. And it wasn't really for me, but I do remember that kid. I think it's either the same kid or it's just a kid that has the same bowl haircut, but it looks like him. Um, but yeah, like I said, the opening scene I thought was really fun, and I do like, even though it's very basic, I do like the story between the mom and the brother. Like I like that struggle, even though this movie is very very just basic. It's not really anything special, quote unquote. But in terms of being entertaining, I just really had a fun time, and I really did enjoy it. The effects I think are fun too. They're not great, but I think that they're fun. They're not as good as something like American Werewolf in London or The Howling. Um, I don't even remember if Silver Bullet had great effects. That one I haven't watched in a long time, but But I'm thinking of the werewolf movies in my head that I know I've seen, and that one I can't remember, but I know it's not as good of effects as American Werewolf in London or The Howling, but you can't really like perfect that anyways again because those effects are just so great in those movies. But the effects I think are whatever, like they're fine. They're fine enough. Like I said, the movie on a level movie level, if that makes sense. I'm kind of trying to figure out a way to say this on a level of being a basic horror movie. It's not anything special, but I thought that it was really entertaining. Like I just really liked the characters, even though they were basic. Um, I liked the thrills of it as well. I liked how it was just a fun time, and I liked how it was very short, sweet, and to the point. It was only an hour and 19 minutes, which is a really easy set. It's not one that was too long on purpose, and it definitely wasn't really short, but it was short enough to where I felt like it's basic. You're inning or out, and that's it. Like there's nothing else about it. That's good. Like I had fun watching a movie that's simple and that fun. I really did enjoy this one. Really, really fun time. Really recommend. Um, Tell me down below if you guys have seen Bad Moon. And thank you guys for watching, and see you tomorrow for the next 31 days.